Whether you own a home or run a business, most folks are looking for an easy way to keep an eye on their property. Now, if you ever looked into a more advanced system that contains things like AI-powered notifications or recordings, a lot of times you'll find one feature missing, and that's 24/7 recording. But today we're going to look at a new solution that just came to the market that can solve that problem. So today we're going to be taking a close look at the Eufy E330 Professional. This system has been crafted to offer uninterrupted surveillance without the worry of having to charge batteries. It's about granting you peace of mind day and night. So is the Eufy E330 the answer to hassle-free continuous security? Stay tuned to find out. Hey there, my name is Ryan and welcome to The Smart House. On this channel, we do reviews for smart home tech and also take you through some smart home projects. Now, I've reviewed a lot of cameras and camera systems on this channel, and you might have even heard me talk about Eufy, Anker's security brand. Most of their cameras are known for being wireless and battery powered, making them super easy to install pretty much anywhere. Some of these even have solar panels, so you hardly ever need to charge them in the right environment. Now with that, there's a couple of catches. The first one is if you live in a place that doesn't get a lot of sun, then you're going to need to take those cameras down to recharge them, which means you can't place them high up in optimum locations for surveillance. The second and largest issue is the fact that these cameras cannot record 24/7, because if they did, they would run out of batteries extremely soon. So this is a big limitation depending on what you want to use them for. Now here comes a solid alternative, the E330 Pro camera system by Eufy. This is actually Eufy's first powered camera system, meaning that you do have to connect the cameras to power, but they still send video back to the included NVR wirelessly. And if the NVR looks familiar, that's because it's the same HomeBase 3 that we've looked at in previous videos. So just a quick shout out to Eufy for sending this E330 system over for me to take a look at and for being a long-term partner of the channel. So stick around in today's video. We're going to go over all the features of the E330 camera system, talk about some installation options, and discuss who might prefer a wired system over a completely wired one. That's a lot to cover, so let's dive in. All right, let's get into the meat of today's topic, the features of the Eufy E330 camera system. Now this system is packed with some cool stuff that makes it stand out from the crowd. When you first open the box, you'll notice the 4 bullet-style cameras. On the other section, you're going to actually see the HomeBase 3. This is the exact same model as we looked at last year. So if you want an in-depth look at all the features that are available with that system, check out my review of the EufyCam 3 system. Now under the HomeBase, you'll find all the cables and accessories you'll need to get started. Now these are powered wireless cameras, meaning you'll be able to power them from a standard AC plug found around most homes. Now included with each camera is an AC adapter and an integrated pigtail on the back of each camera. It also comes with this little waterproof gland that you should place between the two. The total length of the cable here is about 16.5 feet. But if you need more length, they do sell a 32-foot extension, and I'll talk about some alternate options here in a minute. So the connection on the back of the camera is just a standard 12-volt power plug. We will talk about alternative ways to power in the install overview section. Now the E330 system uses the Wi-Fi created by the HomeBase 3 itself, so you don't even need to have any Wi-Fi set up in your home to use the system. Just connect it with the included Ethernet cable to access it from the Eufy app. Now the HomeBase has a range of about 82 feet, but that depends on factors like wall types and interference. The cameras in HomeBase only use 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So next up, we have the 4K Ultra HD quality, which gives you a resolution of 3840 by 2160. The clarity of the footage is just amazing, day or night. You'll be seeing things in crystal clear 4K, which is a big step up from the usual 1080p or 2K that we see in many other cameras. Please note there is a hard limit of 15 frames per second on this camera. Now the camera's lens gives you a 135-degree field of view, so you can capture most everything happening right in front of the camera. So right next to the lens is an integrated 100 lumen spotlight. This can be combined with the camera to create color night vision. This happens in either dim light or when the spotlight is activated. Of course, if it's too dark or you don't want to use a spotlight, the system will switch over to infrared-based black and white night vision. Next up, the 24/7 recording. Unlike the battery-powered cameras out there, the E330 doesn't sleep on the job. It records continuously to the HomeBase, so you don't have to miss anything important happening around your property. This is a huge plus for anyone wanting to keep a constant eye on their surroundings, because sometimes things do happen outside of the area of motion detection on each of these cameras. This allows you to capture things happening in the background that you might just miss. Now this option does seem to be required, and there really isn't a way to activate just motion recording to save space on the included 1 terabyte drive. This might be coming in a future update. Now let's talk about another one of their flagship features, the cross-camera tracking. If somebody moves across the view of several cameras, the E330 system ties all these clips together. It does this by tying multiple clips together and allowing you to view them synced up to each other. This is really handy for following somebody around your property. This looks to be a beta feature that is going to be coming to other cameras tied into a Eufy HomeBase 3. So keep an eye out for more cameras being added next year. Now here's a favorite, expandable local storage. You can boost the included 1 terabyte of storage to a whopping 16 terabytes by replacing the included hard drive. That's a lot of space for all of your recordings. And guess what? No monthly fees for cloud storage. It's all saved locally right on the HomeBase. Now, Eufy calls their AI Bionic Mind, and this feature is also worth mentioning. This is the built-in local AI that's smart enough to tell if someone is a familiar face or a stranger with about 99% accuracy. Not only does it do facial recognition with custom notifications, but it can also trigger notifications and recording when it detects animals or vehicles. Now, a new feature that's come to the HomeBase 3 is the ability to do what they call multi-bridge. This allows you to connect more cameras or extend the range of your connection by using your home's own Wi-Fi. This is a nice fix to the physical limitations of the range on the HomeBase 3. So as you can see, the E330 camera system is loaded with features that make it a solid choice for anybody looking to beef up their home or business security. So whether you prefer the steady power supply or the smart tracking features, there's a lot to love about this system. So before we head into the installation options, if you found any value in this video, I simply ask that you give it a thumbs up. This tells YouTube that this video is helping people and will send more folks over here. Plus, if you haven't already, please subscribe for more tech reviews and projects. Now let's delve into one of the hallmark advantages of the Eufy E330 Pro system, its straightforward installation process. Unlike many other setups, the E330 just needs a power source to kickstart, and Wi-Fi isn't necessary as long as you're within the range of the HomeBase. So for the first step, let's start by connecting the HomeBase to both Ethernet and power. The power adapter you're going to need is the squarish one, not the rounded one in the box. Let's add the HomeBase 3 to our Eufy app. The on-screen instructions will guide you through the pairing process smoothly. And don't forget to add your face in the app to make the most out of the facial recognition feature. So with the HomeBase connected and its firmware updated, it's time to grab a camera. Now you're going to need to set the camera up near the HomeBase initially. It actually uses some sort of ultrasonic pairing method, so make sure you have them right next to each other to start. Add the camera to the Eufy app, and once it's connected and updated, then you can take it to your chosen installation spot. Now on to selecting a prime location for your cameras. Eufy suggests a height of 7 to 10 feet above the ground for an expansive view. It's wise to plug the camera in and check the signal strength before you start climbing up on a ladder. Now as a quick safety note, it's vital to use a proper cover on your outdoor receptacle to keep the plug protected from water, ensuring safe operation. You can find these at your local home goods store. Now of course the app is going to walk you through every step of the installation process. They do have a helpful installation guide that comes included in the box that you can use to stick up and know where you need to drill. So once you have it stuck in the right place, drilled your pilot holes, then you can use the provided hardware to secure the camera firmly in place. Finally, connect the pigtail on the camera to your power and tidy up your wires. Don't forget the wireless gland. Now if the wires provided aren't stretching far enough, Eufy does offer a 32-foot extender, or you can easily find something on Amazon. For alternative powering solutions, consider using a power over Ethernet injector and splitter. Now I've covered this topic in a previous video, which is linked above or down in the description. While it won't grant you an Ethernet connection for your camera, it will empower you with the ease of running power via the Cat5 cable, and potentially keeps you out of trouble with the local electrical inspectors. This simple yet effective installation process, coupled with Eufy's smart design, makes setting up your 330 system remarkably easy. So to sum things up, let's talk about the prices and different choices that you have for purchasing one of these systems, and then we'll cover who may or may not want to buy this type of camera system. So for this camera package that includes the 4 cameras, it's priced at $599 US. This bundle comprises 4 of the E330 Pro cameras, a HomeBase 3 with an included 1 terabyte drive, along with all the essential accessories. For those with a smaller coverage need, a 2-camera variant is also available at $349 US. Also, if you're already part of the Eufy family, you can purchase a single powered camera for $129. Now with Black Friday approaching, please make sure you check the pinned comments on this video for any upcoming sales. So when considering if this camera system is suitable for you, let's first look at some situations where this may not be the best option. So firstly, if you don't have any outdoor power outlets where the cameras are intended to be installed, poses a significant challenge, as this camera system requires wired power 24/7. If you are interested in a similar camera system, you might want to check out the EufyCam 3, which shares a lot in common with the 330 Pro, except for the fact that it's battery and solar powered. Secondly, if you have a large home or want to cover a large area and you don't have strong Wi-Fi, or you have a preference for Ethernet connectivity, the 330 may fall short of expectations. The lack of an Ethernet option, in addition to the power connectivity, might deter you if you really want a robust wired data connection. Most wired camera systems either have PoE or an Ethernet port that you can use alongside of the power port, so you have some flexibility. This system, however, does not. Finally, for more advanced users who like RTSP local streaming or integrating with other cameras or your smart home system, the E330 currently does not have any of these options. This is kind of odd because the battery-powered cameras on the Eufy 3 camera system do support RTSP. Hopefully, a future update will add this functionality to the E330 later on. Now, let's look at the positives. If you want an easy solution that doesn't require Ethernet cables that you have to run back to a central NVR, but still allows you to have 24/7 recording, then this is probably a good choice for you. This is especially true if your home has power sources throughout the outside of your home, whether it's in your eaves or outside in a waterproof container. Second, for those looking for powerful AI features in a user-friendly setup, the E330 is an excellent choice. Although it may not have all the advanced customization options of a system like Frigate, the setup process is easy and the AI training is quite intuitive. The facial recognition and AI features work pretty consistently across all of the Eufy camera systems, combining sophistication with user-friendliness. Finally, if you already have an existing Eufy standalone camera or lock and want to add a larger NVR for longer recording time, the E330 is a great choice. Eufy is continuously improving their existing device compatibility with the HomeBase 3. Currently, all the cameras that I have, with the exception of the solar wall camera, can easily send footage to a HomeBase, which then gives you the AI features and better surveillance. And I've heard the solar wall camera is coming out this month. So to put it simply, the Eufy E330 camera system is a great choice. It's easy to install and has continuous recording and AI features. Whether you already have a Eufy setup or you're just starting out, the E330 system is simple, efficient, and offers enhanced surveillance capabilities to meet a wide range of user needs. Now before you run off, check out this video to see a breakdown of the battery-powered brother to the Eufy E330 Pro. And another big thanks goes out to Eufy for supporting this channel. Thanks again, I'll see you on the next video.